Let's talk about drugs on our job. Let's not be naive and think that there aren't people who we work with that utilize drugs. As many people that use drugs every day in this country, it's safe to assume that some of them are in law enforcement. We're normal, everyday people as well. So, how do we get to the point where we're using drugs as a police officer and it becomes a problem? And I believe it happens a lot of ways. I'll just focus on two for now. The first one is this: there are those who were using drugs before they became police officers, stopped for a period of time, and then started using them again. And think about it. How often are we all drug tested outside of some type of incident that requires it? That's the first way. The second way is it develops like it does for anyone else. Heroin, for example. When I arrest people for heroin, I always like to know the backstory. How'd you get started? Because I know you didn't wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm going to start shooting heroin intravenously. It starts the same for a lot of people, an injury of some sort, and they get a prescription. But for us, how about this gun belt that we have on with this heavy pistol on the same side of our body for multiple years, causing hip displacement? Or this gun belt and this extra weight that we put on causing back issues. You get a prescription, and yeah, it helps for a time, but you still got to put the belt on every day. And you start to take more pills because you've built up a tolerance now and run out of pills, but you can't get a prescription for another 15 days. We have access to drugs at our disposal, whether it be from a traffic stop, whether it be from a search warrant. Drugs are an everyday part of our occupation. If this is you, I encourage you to stop fighting alone. Seek help. A lot of departments have different groups that you can go to that will help you on a new path. But fighting the fight by yourself with as many temptations as there are when you have an addiction to drugs, you're not going to win that by yourself. You can't. So just think about that. I'm RC, and this is the Hughes Initiative.